Hey guys, Keo here, and today we're back for another episode of Subnautica, and if you remember, last time we built a prawn suit, and so now we have both a sea moth and a prawn suit. It's pretty cool. Okay, I can make that. That's good.
Aboard, Captain.
That was my only concern really moving forward, was whether or not I could make that jump. But now we need to look into getting prawn suit upgrades. We have torpedo arm. I need the drill arm. I don't know where to get that, but I know we need it. I know to get nickel. I don't want to have to go get nickel. The only place I remember getting nickel was down by the entrance to the Lost River, which I don't want to go to, but I'll probably have to soon. Crystalline sulfur, I think, is also found there only. But I need a drill arm before I want to do that, but I think I have to go there to make the stuff for the drill arm. But I do know for the sea moth, I should probably start working on getting a Cyclops built. I don't know, that's just usually the progression. I usually make a Cyclops before I even make a thing. Yeah, Mark II, Mark III. Mark II, I need plasteel, magnetite, and enameled glass, and this I need plasteel and ruby. I could make a Mark III real quick. I'd need to go get ruby, plasteel. I know I need 4 lithium to make 2. It's not really what I wanted, but, you know, I'll take the batteries out. That's still not what I wanted. Ooh, I only have 5. That'll take up almost all my lithium there. That will. But, I mean, it's worth it, probably, I'd say. Wait, how do I build depth 1 for the prawn suit? Is that here already? It is. Depth 1 is nickel and ruby. Okay. So I do need to go to the Lost River before I can even work on any of that. But once I do get that started, it's really, well, actually, I was going to say it's really easy. And then I looked at the final ingredient, and I'm all like, oh yeah, it's not easy, is it? Cyclops, propulsion, or repulsion, technically. I'm thinking we work on this so that we can work on whatchamacallit. Yeah. I say we work on that so we can work on Cyclops. See, now as much as I would love to use my prawn suit for this venture,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
the sea moth is really the better option. I need to figure out which one is that direction. Which marker? That one. In fact, if it is that one, I want to make sure I change it to like this color so it's easier to see. And know when I need to toggle it on and off that this is indeed the one I need to toggle. This looks like about the right distance. I actually typically kept this one active rather than turning it off. Provided this is the one that is the one I am thinking of. Yeah, I have been in here because that's taken. And there's no PDA. Although this is not indeed looking like the one I was referring to. So we shall disable that.
Calorie intake recommended.
I don't remember which ones I've gone to anymore. I just go. Oh, that's scary. I'm gonna just go there. Whatever. Actually, wait. Am I nearby where I want to be? Well, I just need magnetite. And so, if I can find an entrance before I leave... If I just find the entrance to the area, then sure, for sure. Looks like that is not what is happening. And jeez, that's scary. Wait, wasn't I here? Ow. Yeah, because that's the big tree, and I could have sworn I remember saying, oh hey, look, see?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Maybe I didn't grab the PDA. Or I did, and so it respawned. Ooh, wait. I'm dumb. Where's my scanner? Why isn't it equipped? I knew it. 2 of 3. Gonna glance around a bit more. I do know I need to go back to the gun, because I know the gun gives you, like, general estimates of coordinates for where you need to go after this. But now that we've done that, I guess we can check that one. I don't even know if I've even been there yet. I do know I need food, though, so I might as well kill a peeper real quick. Take that. Let's eat these peepers real quick.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. Now where's my sea moth? There it is. In fact, I'm gonna repair this real quick. What's in this little thingamabobber? Anything interesting besides for like creature eggs, which I don't know. I know you need to set up like an aquarium to hatch them or something. Ooh. Oh, this place.
Passing 200 meters.
I've been here
Oxygen efficiency
before.
greatly decreased.
Yeah. If you had access to this... If this thing could come up right now, you would literally skip to the end of the game. If that thing, like, if you could put one of the ion cubes in that, you would literally skip to the end of the game, like, immediately. But you have to be on the other side for it to work. That's kind of what I thought this was, and that's, ooh, I want that. That is officially 1 of 3.
New blueprint acquired.
Now I just need to find the rest of the others. Guess this detour, although didn't provide too much for me, provided more than enough. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Near a cave system. Where am I? Where did I go? It might be this one. Because of the near the cave system part. I think this is the thing I was looking for. Also, oh, okay. That was just the game animation for spawning in props, I guess. Eep, eep. What the heck? What's hitting? Yeah, I've been in here, but here isn't what I'm after. Okay, let me change the color of 17 so I don't forget it. Ow! How many did I even need? I don't even remember. Okay, I needed 2. Is there anything else, you know, that I need it for? I don't think there's anything right now that I need it for. So I guess, unless depth mark 1. No, okay. Well, I'll just grab 2 then. Although, I will set my CMOth up.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
It's a nice thing that you don't have to worry about, like, tools to get the outcrops. Like, say you needed a certain tier knife in order to, like, you know, you don't need a knife to do limestone, you need a knife to do sandstone, and you need a thermal knife for shale stone. I know those are things I'll need. In fact, what is this? Silver? That's nice. When I actually get a drill arm, I won't have to do too much for silver. But that's provided I get a drill arm. You know what, let's go knock this out, because I've disabled it, but I just kind of ignored it. Let's go knock that out. Because I think it gives you something else when you go to it after you go to... Once you... I think it once it gives you the marker, I think then when you go to it, it might give you other bits of information. I'm not sure. It might just be a marker to tell you, hey, keep going and you'll find something. Because if a lot of people probably go in here and they're all like, well, I see a couple things, but I guess that's it. I don't need to keep exploring. And they don't realize it's the thing that's in, like, the whoop. They don't realize this thing's, like, in the far back. I do know this is where I, like, dang near drowned once, so... Okay, I got that. I'm just gonna give it, like, a quick once-over. Make sure there's absolutely nothing I could have possibly left out. Okay, there's my once-over. Okay, there's my once-over.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh hey, look who it is. See, I know those things cannot one-shot this, but I don't know if they can one-shot the player. Also, look at all these pseudo-peepers. Okay. That makes 2. I shall before I leave. Bop, bop, bop. Now to just head back out. Actually, let me look. Yeah, so I need an enameled glass for that, and for that I mainly need ruby. So I guess I could just go ahead and look for the ruby now. In this particular moment in time, the Seamoth feels slow. Usually it feels really fast, zooming through, but now retracing steps that I don't feel like retracing really are kind of being tedious. In fact, I kind of hope he goes back into his weird mushroom. Not very happy with that. Guess that answers whether I'm getting that crate. That might not be an exit. Like, I know technically right now it would serve as one. Whatever, I'm gonna save and go through it. Wait for it to actually finish saving. Because again, this could be an exit. I would like it to be an exit. I don't know if it is an exit. because it won't load. But if it is an exit, then whatever. See, it was technically the exit. I should really head back to my base before heading out, because I don't know what direction it's in from here, to be honest. The only, you know, general knowledge I have is go parallel to the Aurora. Go parallel towards the back end of the Aurora. I mean, if you have a compass, you can probably just follow the exact thing, but before you get a compass, that's really the way you do it. I should get water sorted. If each of those bottles heals 30, then 2 should be enough. Because that's 4 times 30, that's 120.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hey, we have a viewer. I'm just getting some water for our journey. And by journey, I mean we need it, like, immediately.
Stabilizing.
Although I guess one's for the journey, so long as I don't drink it immediately. Epic music time. I'll just craft it all at once. You know what, I'm gonna let it charge for a minute. I don't want to access upgrades, I want to enter prawn.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. Let you charge up for a minute. Doesn't take too long. That's why I think I believe the actual fastest way to charge power cells is like with your prawn suit inside of a moon pool. I could make another moon pool. I just don't usually. Because, you know, it's not like I necessarily... I mean, I have all this space, technically, but do I need it? No. Oh, hey, it's Michael. I'll let him in the party. He knows what's up with Subnautica. He'll let me finish my live stream. But you know what? We have a special guest for the latter part of this episode. What do you have to say, special guest, for the latter part of this episode? Hello?
Systems online.
Michael, hi.
What's up, guys? It's Scarce back at it again with another Herobrine sighting video.
I have a disclaimer. This guy isn't scarce.
Bro, what the frick? Are you trying to start YouTube beef with me, dog? What? I'm gonna say it, and I will get your channel demonetized. You know what? This boy right here. This boy right here. I'm trying to think of something controversial, but not too controversial.
Nothing to actually just ruin my channels, but I'm...
Yeah, nothing like abortion or anything, because that's overstepping it, but something like close to it, but not exactly there. He thinks banning plastic straws is bad.
Not really.
Boom.
Well...
No, bro, I said it, and I'm scarce,
I think
so...
banning plastic straws isn't, like, the best option, just because, realistically, if you think about it, right?
Well, Okay, okay, I know where you're going with this, but I'm gonna quickly counter it. Or I'm gonna at least give my side of it real quick, because, you know, I'm scarce and everybody cares about me more. I'm sorry, man, but it just has to be this way. But realistically, it's not the plastic that's the problem, it's the way it's being, the waste is being managed.
So do you agree with banning plastic straws?
I do not think they need, I mean...
That is literally what you said I agreed with, I disagreed with banning straws.
Just, you disagree, you think straws are good?
I think plastic straws aren't the necessary... I get that they don't want sea turtles to get, you know, dead. But honestly, does that really stop anyone from actually doing it? Like, I think technically most places still have to have plastic straws. They just can't automatically hand them out anymore. Like, they can't, like, you know, put a... Well, I know there are some places, but I believe most places have them. You just have to ask, hey, can I get a plastic straw with that? Or just a straw with that. Like, they'll hand you the plastic cup. In fact, I'm going to save because I'm scared.
Oh, you're playing Subnautica?
Yeah, and I'm going to actually, after I save, just hop out of my Seamoth and repair it real quick. I have a prawn suit only like 6 hours or so in.
Lay epi. I'm playing some Grand Theft Auto, dog.
I saw.
I'm getting me monies.
Well, I'm getting me rubies.
Lay epi. But you see the issue with, like, plastic and all, like, I understand at some point we are gonna have to wean ourselves out of using it, but we are nowhere near that point. I mean, look around you. So many things in today's modern society requires plastic that if you just straight up banned, like, plastic altogether, like, entire economies would collapse because there are entire businesses, like, multi-million, possibly billion-dollar businesses based off of plastic.
Just make...
And if...
Well, I don't know if it's... Like, plastics... A lot of people argue just plastic straws. But there are probably several businesses that work off of, you know, practically just plastic straws. I don't think, you know, they're billions of dollars, but they make a lot of money off of plastic straws. Rotten grub. I want to see what this is.
I was leaning towards what I've heard and seen some people suggest. And that is banning plastic altogether. And to me, that's just completely idiotic. Like, 100%. Because if you just cold cut ban all plastics, there are so many things in today's, like, to name something that doesn't have plastic in it, other than food.
I was actually gonna say food.
And drinks.
Like, soda can doesn't necessarily use plastic.
Okay, that's one thing. Good, name stuff that does use plastic.
Name stuff that does phones and like phones, TVs,
Like
anything pretty much
every
electronics has plastic in it somewhere. Usually the framework. So just a lot of products we use for one. So
yeah.
like, because a lot of what we use nowadays is technology for everything, so there's that. There's also any form of case for like a disc. Those are like all just exclusively plastic.
Yeah, there are just so many things in the world that like rely on plastic. Like even if it's just a smidge, that's still plastic is a part of it.
Well,
and
I don't think they
completely
necessarily
ban it.
have a problem with plastic. The main argument against plastic straws, if you don't know, is sea turtles.
Okay, but the thing is, I have never once seen anything. It's plastic bags that I always see with the ocean and stuff. Like I have never once seen anything.
You know,
be
soda
like,
packs
be
that
like,
are.
oh!
Yeah, the main.
like I've never once seen straws.
I have seen if you Google it and like if you Google a picture of sea turtle and a plastic straw, you'll see pictures of a sea turtle with a plastic straw jammed up its nose. Not like because someone physically jammed it up their nose, but just because that's just kind of what happened.
Just casually, the turtle's just swimming along and it has a straw and it's like, oh no.
Well, that's how they suffocate, I think. That's the
Oh,
main argument
literally,
against
just...
specifically banning straws. That's blood kelp. I'll come back to that.
Yeah, but I feel like straws, like, I understand they at some point would have had to been like taken care of, but I don't feel like straws was the very first thing to like, because it doesn't, okay, plastic straws doesn't pose the biggest threat to ocean life. Honestly, it's like you said, plastic bags and the like soda pack things.
Which a lot of companies now just make a lot of their sodas in
the cardboard box.
Oh yeah, that's why I couldn't come down in this area before. Because it's below 300 meters, and my Seamoth doesn't have the upgrade modules yet. And that's literally what I'm working on.
Lay ep.
That's why I'm gathering a lot of ruby, actually. That, and I know I'll probably need it for aerogel for the Cyclops. That's kind of my big goal here, is I plan to upgrade the Seamoth so that I can go into areas where the parts for the Cyclops are, so that I can craft a Cyclops. I know technically I could probably just use my prawn suit, but I don't have the drill arm, and the drill arm is good for resources. And I don't have a grapple arm, so if I get stuck somewhere, I'm done.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, you know?
And when you're like super far away from your base with no physical way up, you have to pretty much swim to the surface and then physically swim all the way back to your base.
Yeah.
That's the advantage, at least.
I shall BRB XD.
Okie dokie. That's the advantage with having a Seamoth is, you know, like, unless you physically get stuck inside of a structure, you're not really stuck. Also, speaking of structures, is this... The main way to tell if these are accessible without a laser cutter is if they have a yellow handle. Where's my laser cutter? I don't think I've been in this building yet.
Why did my pee-pee hard?
Interesting concept. That's why I like the Seamoth, is because you can't get stuck with it, basically, is what I was saying. Well, you can, but, like, you have to royally screw up and, like, physically get stuck.
Yeah, you have to, like, you have to pretty much be trying to get stuck.
Yeah, because the only way to get a Seamoth... The only way to get a Seamoth stuck is if you physically get it stuck in terrain. Oh, you don't even... What? I'm dumb. I didn't even need that.
Why is there's a level 8,000 in here?
Oh, that's a...
Jesus Christ.
Modded player.
Almost certainly. Well, isn't 8,000 the highest level?
Yes. That's why they kind of made it the highest level, is like, there were... Before, the cap was 500, and they thought, oh, no reasonable player is going to get to 500 without hacking. Like, glitching, I don't think GTA has as much problems with glitching, as long as it's not, you know, literally breaking their game, aka losing them money because you're glitching.
God! I love transform races when, like, you get upwards of 16 plus people in it. Wait, no, or if you want to get, like, 16 plus. What? Because then it just becomes a true, like...
What are you saying, Dad?
Frick fest.
I said they'll never let them do crossplay because they let them do so many mods.
Yeah, that's why you'll never get crossplay between PC and any of the consoles.
No, for like GTA.
Yeah, GTA, you'll never get crossplay.
Online?
Yeah, GTA Online, you'll never get crossplay. Because they, you know, they actually, you know, allow mods on...
They disable mods in online.
On PC,
well, they don't allow modders on official servers. They don't like modders on their official servers. But there are entire servers dedicated to mods.
Oh.
I mean, I think most mods are integrated into the thing, though. So technically, there's, you know, it's pretty easy to get around that. But, you know, the
Like,
main
the only
problem
mods
is...
I would ever get would be, like, making cars a lot more, not realistic, but, like, giving you a lot of the realistic functions of cars, because I'm just that guy.
Like, you would like it if your car, like, like... Would you change it to where...
Signals. If I could use turn signals and had gas be an actual thing, then yes, I'd get it.
Gas, you have to actually
Like,
do gasoline.
Yes, you have to actually, like, pretty much make cars actually, like, super mega realistic. Like, the physics of them, I think the physics of them it's right.
At first I was
Well,
getting worried that I was running out of space in all my storage containers. And then I remembered that I literally am only using one of my 4 lockers. And I have 2 wall lockers, one of which I'm mainly using for lithium. How long have I been streaming for? Because I could have sworn I got on at like 12:30. And if it's 1:30, then this is an hour, and that's an episode. How long did it say? 35 minutes ago. I still have like 25 minutes for this episode.
Now, do you actually have 25 minutes worth of content?
Well, I just play the game, so yeah. Like, I'm currently literally going through the game.
Late epi. Son of a gun. Okay, then.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I can get 3.
I'm doing transform races, and there's like 6. Is it 16? Yeah. No, there are 14, but there are 14 people in it. And I love transform races when it gets to this point because
it's just chaos.
I love the chaos aspect of them.
Do I have enough space? I want just 20 spaces.
Well, that person was flying with their landing gear open. Are you committing bruh moment?
Yes, I do have 20 spaces open. I'm literally just going to be going around on my Sea Glide in the local areas. Just
imagine committing a bruh moment.
Bruh.
Oh, that person just committed a despot dunko.
1, 2. I touched my couch somewhere and there's like crumbs on it.
Late
from I think my brother's toast he ate earlier. And so like I've just been like periodically wiping my hand because there's crust on it and I don't like it. Because I'm like gripping my controller, and so when I'm gripping the controller with crust, it feels super jank. Like my controller is broken or something, or like mega scratched. That's 3. This is 4, yes it is.
Yeah, I was expecting a level 8,000 to win, honestly. Like, I don't know what I was expecting.
Well, when it gets to the point to where they're at level 8,000 or so, usually that's just because someone, you know, modded their levels. I don't think it's as much skill, because no one can, like, skillfully get that high. Sure, they can be good at the game regardless of whether they're, like, I mean... Besides for the factor of custom cars, I mean, they could technically join the game as a level 1, put in shark cards, and then, like, I mean, they can't get a lot of the upgrades, but they can essentially just, like, imagine if they made it so that you could, like, pay for RP, then, like, you could literally, like, create a character and have everything in the game by just buying shark cards.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of good that they have the RP factor, but I mean, it's still literally just a pay-to-win fest.
It really do be like that.
Well, I mean, it's decently fun.
It's fun, but it's, like, it's a lot more fun if you have money, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's also a factor of, like, if I'm okay with these people having like a ridiculous amount of money. It doesn't affect me, but when they use
I
that
don't know
money
if my game broke,
strictly
but I
just
never see
to...
bladderfish anymore. This random...
Dang,
That's
bro.
like a random glitch that sucks, dude. Like, that's your main source of water, especially early on. If you're late game, then just grab salt. In fact, you don't even have to be late game. If you don't have bladderfish, just go to the salt. Like, once you have salt and a knife, you have
The
water,
salt.
and so that's usually, that's what I would recommend. If you need bladderfish, like, if you don't need water ever, like, you have, say, the water purification thing, you don't need to worry about it as much. But, like, if you need water, then that's a big L. Okay, what all do I need? I need plasteel, I need the magnetite, oh, I still need enameled glass. The magnetite is somewhere in these lockers. There's the magnetite. Now I just need a enameled glass.
Lay a peak, lay a peak,
Need to
lay a
not.
peak.
I also need to not unplug my own headphones.
Yeah, okay, this guy is actually bad. He's 132 races and lost 140.
Dang.
I've won 16 and lost 101. Okay, so what is the thing next to ready? It says like 15 out of 1. Like, what
I
does
don't
that
know.
actually
I think that's
mean?
like your ratio of wins to losses.
Well, that doesn't make any sense though, because it's mine said 15 to 1, but like that means I win more games than I lose, and I know that's not true. Unless it's like flipped for some reason, because GTA is weird.
It might be flipped. Like you lose 15 for every...
One I win.
Okay. Let's find us a shark. The shark's biome.
What I really love though is when people try and be like a cuck, and they'll like hit you and try and make you spin out, but then they end up messing up and spinning themselves out. Like, I love that. Like, it's hilarious
Okay,
to
you
me
have
because it's
more
like,
than
so...
enough sheet metal down there to lose a tooth. Come on. Oh, I need to assign it now. Come here, guy. Take it. How have you not lost a tooth yet, you buffoon? Come here, boy. Take... Okay, are
Oh,
you
come
like...
on, don't
Did you
feed
already,
that
like,
guy.
drop your tooth somewhere, and that's why you're not dropping another? Like... Because I'm pretty sure you can just farm one for infinite teeth.
You see, like, this guy right here, he tried to... Yep, he keeps trying to hit me. Because I accidentally bumped into him once, and now he's getting, like, oofers about it.
I'll scan you if you don't. You know what? I don't want to scan you yet. I want to give you metal before I scan you. So
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're literally gonna crash both of us. Like, my jet is almost on fire now.
Get scanned, nerd. Ow, I got bit by what I assume is another stalker.
Okay, so this is pretty much turned in...
Whatever, I'll take your metal then, you fool. Now you don't have metal, how do you feel?
Like, this has just turned into a 3-person race because... Like, the top three, which is me, another guy, and another guy, and then fourth place is 4 seconds behind us, and then the farthest is a full minute. Bro, stop trying to wreck me, dog. Dang. I understand y'all are bad at flying and all, but jeez. Y'all don't need to try and take me out just because I'm better than you at flying, XD. Even though that's 100% not what it is, and they're just being
Salty.
no words. Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, I hate people.
Oh, heck.
I really do.
The stalkers are chasing me because they want my metal.
Increased foreign bacteria levels in the water.
Late epi.
Performing a self-scan is advised.
Like, I literally just got punted into a wall because these kids are, like, omega salty. Like, gosh darn.
I'm just gonna start foraging for a tooth. I know there has to be teeth down here. See, found one. I just had to look for it. In fact, is there another one? I know there's probably a metrocrapton of teeth buried in here. See, there's another tooth. And there's another tooth. Because they've just been cycling through, picking up metal left and right. I know they had to have dropped their teeth. I'm gonna snatch as much of this metal as I can. Doesn't like me stealing his metal, huh? I don't like you wasting my time.
Yeah, like, Jesus Christ. Okay. And that's why I mainly do transform races, because, like, I know for a fact, like, unless these people have literally stolen, like, their mommies and daddies, like, what are, like, the super high-end credit cards? They're, like, black something something?
Megalodon shark?
I forgot the... No, like, the actual credit card company. Like, there's one that's, like, super, and it has, like, a $1 million spending limit.
I don't know. Those are, like...
That's why you died, kid!
Those are ones that have, like only millionaires buy.
Yeah. Like, the only chance someone has every single type of vehicle and fully upgraded, which I don't even think you can, I'm pretty sure cars are the only ones you can actually, like, actively upgrade.
Yeah, air vehicles only have, like, style.
Okay, are these people, like, committing suicide on purpose, dog? Like, what?
Okay, do I have all I need?
How am I still not ahead of this guy?
Yes.
Like, I don't know if that's just, like, is that, like, position? Because, like, no, it's not position. I'm retarded.
Crush depth is now only 200 meters for my Seamoth. But with this upgrade, it'll be 400. And with this upgrade,
now
it'll
I'm
be
just
500.
casually curving to the left, which is not very... Oh my god, why would y'all fly right into me, dog? Like, are y'all stupid? Y'all have the IQ of a rock.
Yeah, I don't think they
That
realize...
guy-
Oh, now it's 900. I forgot that increases exponentially. Either way,
Don't
I don't think
realize
they...
what?
I don't think they quite realize that they're... Like, when they do that, like, they are pretty much equally screwing themselves over as much as they're screwing you over.
Oh yeah, like, that guy hit me with his jet, and he was the one to actually blow up. Like, I was perfectly fine.
Probably because he was already low from trying to ram into other people's jets. Like, it's more risky for you to try to attack others than for them to try to attack you. Honestly. Because you're actively seeking a fight, which means odds are, if you start actively seeking a fight with multiple people, then eventually you'll just, like, pick so many fights that you die. Wait, are you not dead? You're not dead. Where are you? What would you think if...
I don't actually know how you win this race. Like, there are bars and they're filling up.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Like, I don't know what that is. Like, I know
Okay.
there's one, okay, first one to reach a certain amount of checkpoints wins. And then there's, like, this typical, oh, okay, race. But this one is just bars filling up, and, like, the top 4 people have them.
I don't know. Maybe it's time-based, like whoever can stay in whatever position longest basically wins. Maybe that's why they're trying to screw you over.
Maybe, because I was in first for a long while. Like, and he's still trying to ram me, dog. Learn your place, trash. I'm still gonna win. Like, there's literally nothing you can do about it at this point.
Okay, now my only real, my main objective is either, you know,
Learn your place, trash.
prawn suit,
Continue.
drill arm, or, wait, am I going in the right direction? I hope I am. Oh, just about. I'm looking for Cyclops fragments, and I'm also looking for prawn suit drill arm.
Learn your place. It said, like, score percentage, and I don't know what that actually refers to.
I don't know either. I only played the Transform races when they were on like 2x that one time. They were on 2x.
Yeah, you're decently epic. No, people keep leaving. This is angering me.
As I save again. On the road again.
On the road again.
Do you know what's up with Minecraft Awesome Parodies now?
Nope.
He made a new... He's like gone fully through puberty now.
Nothing.
Like he has a deep voice like this now. Like his actual voice. Because when he posted a video and one of the first things he said was "Howdy gamers," and I'm all like, is that actually him? It doesn't sound like it, but you know, it was him. I never liked the blood kelp biome. It's so dark and scary.
Oh well. Oh yay, epic. Okay.
Things being scary ups my blood rate,
BRB.
heartbeat, and you know, my heartbeat being fast is painful. I don't like anxiety, it makes me sweat. But I know some stuff that I need is in this biome. So I gotta just keep trooping.
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive
What do you
fossilized
mean?
remains.
Oh. Ah.
Big Chungus moment. Okay. I'm gonna have to go after this race, XD.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Ooh.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, because I'm heading to the pool after this race.
I'm sweating.
Physically sweating, or...
Physically. I managed to
Oh my
somehow
God,
find
this-
my way into the Lost River.
Don't know what that is. Because I'm stupid and I actually never made it that far.
Scary place.
You see, my problem with a lot of games I get is I'll get them and I'll be like, okay, this is cool. and I'll play it for like 10 hours, and then that's it. Like, I'll never touch it again.
I'm lagging pretty bad sometimes.
Like, physical lag.
Yeah.
Like, your
okay,
console is screaming for help type lag.
Probably.
Seek fluid intake.
Bro, I just cucked that guy, big grip. Yeah, I noticed that was something that happened with me with Subnautica. And I'm, like, sometimes, like, mainly specifically when I come up out of the water, it would just lag. Like, really bad for, like, 5 seconds. Probably just console being a big goofers.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes.
I mean, it's not to the point where it's like, oh, this is unplayable. It's just concerning.
New follower, Buff French Fry. I'm gonna assume that's the person watching my stream.
Like, FD, make sure you check out my channel. Like,
Don't do it.
No, wait a minute.
I didn't even know that area was accessible through here. I've like completely ignored this entrance to the Lost River.
Oh god, it's one of these planes. God, I hate these planes, and I don't know why I hate them. They're like the really weird ones.
That could be like
Where, like,
almost
they're-
any of the planes.
Their nose cone is like the very front. It kind of looks like Dart, but like the tip of it was cut off. Its engine is like dead center. I don't know how else to explain it. Holy shit,
I
just
heard a
realized this is
warper.
a 4-lap race. Oh, whoops, my bad. XD. I said a no word. Everybody, I personally apologize for saying the no word. Make sure you tell my mom so she'll take away my Fortnite account.
Oh, there he is. Where is he now?
Where is who? Are you fighting a Reaper Leviathan?
No, a warper.
Oh. Oh god, those... If that's what I think it is, those things were really annoying.
They have like weird, like they're, you know, about you. They're like just about 2 times your size. They have like weird claw things.
Okay, yeah, I think I know what
They
you're
shoot
talking
things at you, and if you're in a vehicle, it kills you. Or no, well, if you're in a vehicle, it teleports you outside of the vehicle.
about. Okay, yes, I think I know what you're talking about now.
And they also can like teleport other creatures to you. Like they can teleport.
Okay, I never had them teleport other things to me. Jesus, I think you would have crap myself if that happened.
I'm out of here, dog.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I'm just gonna keep my joystick moving forward. And pretend that they don't want me dead.
In a bit.
I know I need those white mushrooms. Up. That's a ceiling. I know I need the white mushrooms eventually, but not right now, so I shan't. I don't like it.
What?
There was just
don't
one.
like
I
what?
was like about to go through a small little tunnel. I look into it, and one of the electric boy, if you know what I'm talking about, they're like weird. They spiral around sometimes, and they literally just have electricity flowing around them.
I don't know. It's been a while since I played Subnautica.
Either way, it just
Well,
literally was in the cave, and so I just noped right out of there.
I hate the explodey ones, where you get the sulfur from them and stuff.
Oh, those
ones
are
really
annoying.
annoy me.
Those really do annoy me. But, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I mean, they kind of, you know, gatekeep a resource that's somewhat useful.
Yeah. Sulfur, right? If what I'm remembering is correct.
Yeah, the cave sulfur. Okay, I'm going back in here, which is the only place that I've died so far. Like, this is physically the only place I have actually died. I don't need that, actually. I was hoping that'd be a drill arm, but no. I don't know why I thought it was a drill arm. It looked nothing like a drill arm.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta hope, you know?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I wonder if technically you could unlock the ability to craft a prawn suit out of just the fragments.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, am I drowning? No, I'm not drowning. I'm dehydrated to death. I have water, though. I don't know why I'm not drinking it.
Stabilizing. Calorie
Did you actually die from it, though?
No, I was just taking damage from it.
Oh, okay. You said dehydrate. Actually, no, I think about you said you dehydrating. I thought you said dehydrated to death. I was like, oh, big rip dog. That's an F. Only reason I hate these planes is because, like, they are very unwieldy to control, in my opinion, at least.
There's something trying to
And
get
they
me
have a
through the
tendency
walls.
to dip down, like, suddenly for some reason. I have no idea why. Kinda grinds my gears, you hear?
My guess?
You-
There's just like one of the types of sharks right outside this wreckage trying to kill me, and he does it every single time I go in here.
F it. Why don't you just kill him?
Because I don't really have the stuff to. Basically, I have a hot knife is all I have to my name.
Oh my god.
A slightly temperature elevated knife.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I feel like transform races, like, it may be only slight, but it does take the pay to win aspect out of it, in a way.
Well,
I mean, like, yeah, it's certainly still a part of it, but it's not the predominant winning
I think
feature.
you can actually get upgrades for planes, though.
Can you? Oh my god! Why? Why?
That might just be the Avenger, but I'm not sure.
I literally got hit outside of it. Oh my god, that really, like, pees me off. I just gotta hope that first and second place, like, end up wrecking each other. That's my only hope at this point.
Ring-a-ling. See, I'm only at 77%. Seamoth battery.
Done.
That's not too bad. Oh, it's dead.
Okay.
What time is 1:58? That means it's probably almost been an hour.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
How do you feel about my Discord server, XD?
It's okay.
It was active for like 2 days and now it's just dead.
Well, the events that you posted were literally while I was asleep.
Yeah, I know. I need to fix it so it's not at like 8 a.m. or 2 a.m., you know?
It's not either before
8?
anyone wakes up or after everyone goes to sleep. Like, you can't really complain that nobody shows up when you host them at strange times.
Well, that's the only time I'm like actually awake. Except for now.
Fix your
My sleep schedule
dumb
is
sleep
hopefully gonna
schedule.
straighten up. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even like argue with you about that. Like my sleep schedule is completely ruined. Well, right now it's semi on track. If I actually go to bed tonight,
Do it.
I'm gonna try to. You see, the issue is like when I want to go to sleep, I can't actually like fall asleep. And then whenever I'm like, okay, I need to stay awake, I just fall asleep so easily, and it's very annoying.
That sounds like a problem that should fixed. What the heck?
Okay, first.
That noise was strange because it sounded, I don't know, it just sounded not
There's a
great.
guy just a nice solid 11 minutes behind me at the...
I think they gave up and are AFK. Cooked bladderfish really aren't that great. Like, they're almost one of the worst foods you can get. I think Gary fish, though, are the worst. Just, I think they heal like no food. I'm just collecting food before I end the stream so I don't have to start next stream literally gathering food.
Yeah. So you know what? Okay. Oh, frick. No, ha. Okay. I almost ripped my headset out and I was like, no.
So what were you saying?
What I was saying was about, you know how the sedan, like people are doing that blue circle thing for sedan?
What blue
Like
circle
for
thing?
their Instagram PFPs?
I don't know.
Like there are a bunch of people setting their, oh, well, that person, Gucci boss, just suicided. But they're setting their profile picture. Oh gosh, okay, let's attempt to recover this. Oh no, I don't think there's any recovering this one, Chief. Yep. They're setting their Instagram profile pictures to blue dots in order to, like, raise awareness for Sudan, and because apparently some lady died in Sudan.
Oh, the country?
You know, it's only, yeah, the country's Sudan.
I thought you were talking
And
about the car.
No, what? But yeah, and people are like, oh, and I spoke out against it because, like, okay, I'm all for, oh, okay, yeah, bringing awareness, but people are acting like this is the only thing you can do and that this is literally gonna save the world. And I'm like, no, that's not how that works at all. Setting your profile picture to a blue freaking dot is not gonna stop anything.
I mean,
Okay, yeah,
that is true.
you raised awareness for it. That's not gonna change anything. No, like, few select people actually are, like, gonna even care about it, honestly. Like, even actually be like, oh, that needs to stop. Like, common people like me will be like, oh, okay, that sucks. And that's as far as our caring extent will go. Because, I mean, like, it doesn't affect me, so, like, why would I care about it? At least that's the way I think of it. I don't know, I'm a very, I guess, nationalist. I believe America should come first. To, you know, Americans. Why is there a person just sitting there? Like, I'm pretty sure that person was at spawn, like, forever ago, but okay, Chief.
I found a weird part in the ceiling of my base that makes me stick to it for like an extra like half second.
That's a late epic gamer moment.
Oh, I found another space. Maybe it's just these things when they're not like, you know, meshed. I don't know. Or maybe it's just my general base I can do it. I don't know. Alright, that'll be the end of this episode. If you liked it, please leave a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I make content occasionally. And yeah. Epic. That's kind of what I do.